The villain in the comic is Afroman Jones. Our next one is Afromondi.
Welcome to Media Max Digital. You're with me, Moya Robert, and I'm with Bien. Bien, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Yes.
And we're here at the launch of Soul Kids.
Yeah. I think there's an importance of preserving our culture in digital forms, in written forms, that hasn't been there before. You know, Africans have always been very oral in how they transfer culture, and in that a lot of things are lost in translation, a lot of things are lost in colonization. So for us, we're just trying to make sure that our culture is preserved, and generations from now, as our name stipulates, Soul Generation, we'll still have an archive of who we actually were.
There's this stereotype that Kenyans don't really read books.
Kenyans are readers, yeah, generally. And the book reading culture, though, has been one that's very much been tied to exams and not leisure. Women are, unaona dem kwa mathri ametoa kitabu anasoma, lakini rarely do I see guys just reading books. And so Kenya is a place where we need to now start to injecting a culture of guys reading for leisure.
Let's talk about men who maybe assume that it's the role of a mom to nurture and bring up kids. What do you think about that, and what challenge will they have for them?
I'm not a dad, so I can't really speak for dads, but I can speak for moms because I've been a son. And I can just say that your relationship with your child, regardless of which parent you are, is a very important relationship, and it shapes them to the person they are. And people who have a good relationship with their dads end up becoming very good dads as well.
Let's talk about the Baldman comic book. First, that's an amazing thing. It's an amazing venture. Congratulations for that. What should people expect?
I don't know why the future of the Baldman comic book is. You know, some of these things are actually just things that start off as jokes. The process of how you conceptualize something until how you put it on, or you put the pen to paper and have it come alive is a beautiful process. The comic is about self-love. The comic is about a superhero character who's bald and who uses his bald head to shine light throughout the world. Yeah. The villains in the comic, the bad men in the comic are Afroman Jones, who is modeled after, you know what. Afroman Jones is one of them, you know, Afromondi is another one. Like, I have a couple of villains in the comic books who are modeled after just my beefs online. And it's just, have a good time, guys. Life isn't that serious also. Read a comic book. You know, I grew up reading comic books and they shaped how I am as a person. But I'm also doing a series of stories about the Western Province, where I'm going to be, it's going to be more for the kids now. And it's going to be stories about like Kakamega Forest, the Crying Stone, Kit Mikai, bullfighting, and all these are stories that will give meaning to those historic things. Hey, Masejo, you know, some of the things I regret not knowing is my mother tongue. I regret not being able to just speak Luya ultra fluently, and I've tried. I preserve Luya in my music. I sing Luya songs, and it's not enough. So guys, let me tell you something, man. The day one of you is going to win a prestigious award globally and speak in your mother tongue on stage, that's the day you'll have made it in life. Yeah, and I just want to say to you guys, man, wacheni kupatia watu wenyu Western media wasome. Stop giving your kids Western media all the time for them to learn English, for them to learn things they can learn through our own media. For us, by us. This Soul Kids is just creating more jobs for the youth. There is no glory in not knowing your culture. It all starts with you knowing your culture. Knowing who you are and where you're from informs where you're going.